Welcome back, everybody, to Lost Minds of Phandelver. We are currently in our 7th week. Yes, we are. This is a D&D 5th edition campaign. I'm feeling kind of great because I finally killed all these bastards. If you've watched our other campaign, I've given Sragg multiple hours of crap for nearly killing us all. So now I get why he does it. I understand the joy it brings. However, that is not the end of our adventurers. Our adventurers, you wake up, you come to, it's dark outside, you're moving, you're in some sort of, as you kind of, your eyes adjust to the darkness, you're in some sort of closed wagon. It appears to have bars on the edges as you kind of squint closer. In the front of this wagon, you can see a very familiar looking plate armor with a tabard. You also see a robe with the back of a wizard carrying a familiar glass staff. All of your equipment has been removed except for your plain clothes. And you come to.
Okay. Look over for Damakos. Is he there?
Damakos, you also come to.
Oh, what happened?
You fought them off bravely, but we got captured.
Kind of scanned my surroundings, noticed that we're in a cage cart, a jail cart, I guess.
Yeah, you're in the jail cart.
I see Parry.
Parry is also coming too.
Parry goes back to bed.
I kick Parry.
That was his last hit point. He's dead again.
That takes care of that.
No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Keep your voice down.
Don't kick me!
Don't go back to sleep. Don't sleep on the job.
There's no job. We're in prison.
That's job number one. Get out of prison.
Not
Tell
again.
that to those two.
What two? Who are you pointing at?
The guy, the glass staff, and the gird.
Voice down.
They can hear us. Hello, Mr. Glassstaff. Can you hear us?
Oh, hello. You're awake.
See, I told you. I'm going back to bed now.
Our hit point
I was
situation at?
quite worried after all that unpleasantness that you might not survive. Were you worried too, Frederick? Frederick
What's our
kind
hit
of
point
just...
situation at?
What's your
Do
what?
we look bad?
What does what look like?
Our hit point situation.
Uh...
Do we look bad? Do we
You
look worse for wear?
you feel like crap. You feel like you got run over by an ox cart.
If one were to see that happen,
Yeah.
Not here or here, but right here.
You're pretty sure that's a wheel mark on one part. You're not quite sure how that happened. You think if you stubbed your toe, you might fall unconscious again.
Okay, so we all look terrible, and I feel especially terrible.
You
in
all
this
feel especially terrible, yeah. So Glassstaff continues this conversation with
Well, before he starts continue, I'm casting Prayer of Healing. It's gonna take me a while.
Okay. So he just says, "Oh, look, they're dealing with that unpleasantness already. It's simply amazing, isn't it, Frederick?" Again, Frederick is just like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" You can't quite see him, but you catch like the one side of his like face, and you see like you're assuming it's the one eye raised eyebrow. Like, what is wrong with you? So he says, Frederick, look back there. And so Frederick turns his head, and as he does, like, he exposes his neck, and Glassstaff, with a dagger, slits his throat.
Superb! Marvelous stroke!
So Frederick's got this, like you just see this look of shock as Glassstaff kind of takes his staff, and almost like he's, like, kind of disgusted a bit by what's like the blood spurting, and he kind of just pushes him off the edge of the cart.
that guy. The cart goes to them.
Yeah, you hear the kathunk, and if he wasn't dead, you're pretty sure that Frederick is dead now. And then you hear him grab the reins and go, whoa, 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 whoa. And then he kind of does that thing where he grabs the back of the seat and turns to look at you all and says, so, my friends, it seems you might be the kind of people I need.
I don't know, and I kind of like this guy.
Which guy? Frederick?
The one talking. No, not you, Fred.
Oh,
you.
okay. You're talking to your party, you're not talking to Albrecht?
But Frederick's not going to need what he was wearing anymore, is he? I don't think so.
Oh, do you really get any of that? It's all covered in blood, and it's quite disgusting. I've got your equipment safe. Don't worry. But first, we have to strike a bargain.
Oh, I'm all game for what I would like. Frederick, though, I can cook. You know, it's pretty good. Shouldn't go to waste.
He is like repulsed. Like, he's like, oh, there'll be none of that unpleasantness while I'm accompanying you on this mission.
That's good plate mail, though. Even all dirty like that.
Yeah, I thought you had plate mail.
No, I've got skill mail.
No, because you said you could have plate mail, because I goofed in the very beginning.
Oh, I didn't do that to you, though.
Oh, okay.
I took the skill.
Well, if you really
Wait a
want
minute.
it...
He should have had extra AC this whole time.
If I'd had plate mail, I would have had a 19 AC. And I would never have killed me.
Okay. Well, you're welcome to see if it fits. However, it may be a little damaged now that it has a tire mark going right through it.
Have you seen my armor?
You do have an interesting point, sir. But before any of that, we must get to business. Look,
I just sit down pleasantly.
I require your assistance. I'm sure you've heard of the Black Spider.
Parry's
Didn't
not
that
saying anything. Parry's
Doppelganger say something about that before we slit her throat.
Oh, this is getting better all the time.
Yeah, she was in league with some bugbear that he's dead too.
You are definitely the people I've been missing. The red brands didn't work out so well. You took care of them. I've been hiding from the Black Spider because he's been a little upset that I let you kill all the red brands. But you know how it is.
Don't forget that ugly eyeball thing too.
You killed Dawn?
Yeah, after tricking him.
It was such a nice... whatever it was. You just had to know how to treat it.
I didn't think it was nice at first, then didn't like us very much. I'm not sure what happened.
You tried to take its things, didn't you?
No,
Don't lie to me.
I don't believe we took its things after it was dead. We didn't touch the things at first. Something happened and it got mad. I can't remember.
Well, if it's anything like your dealings with the guards, you probably just spoke to it.
That was it.
So, back to business. I need you to help me deal with the Black Spider.
You turn and look at Parry and...
Parry's doing his best to just go back to bed.
Damakos is casting the spell.
Don't mind them. I'm pretty sure we were probably going to kill him anyway. So that sounds like fun.
Well, here's your options. Help me kill him, You can have whatever I don't want in the Wave Echo Cave. Or I continue on this road and add Frederick to the list of people you've killed.
Considering we get stuff with the other one, I kind of like that option.
Are you sure you wouldn't want to add Frederick to your list? It's quite a long list.
No, I'm fine with that too, though.
Okay.
I'm going to keep his armor and probably eat part of him, so it's okay.
You are a vile creature.
Good meat.
Vile.
Mustn't go to waste.
Just don't do it in front of me. I don't think I have the constitution for that.
Agreed.
So do we have a deal?
Do we have a cart? I wake up and ask.
Well,
We seem to be provided with an armored cart.
after your unfortunate accident, your cart didn't survive. It ran...
Oh, we're gonna need a new cart then to do this.
Well, you're welcome to have this one.
I suppose. What about any kobold slaves? Do you have any of those we could use?
I'm sure you could find someone after the job's done. Who knows what you'll find in the cave?
Yes, who knows indeed.
I must say though, the black spider is not to be trifled with. And from what I've heard in this Wave Echo Cave, it's quite the death trap. Yes, that's the word, death trap.
I suppose setting fire to an inn in a town guarded by the Lord's Alliance is probably not really considered a death trap, right?
Those stick in the muds. I had to bring them in after you took out the red brands. It was the only plausible excuse to get back into the city.
I really think we should have met sooner.
Well, we did sort of meet sooner. You were in my hideout killing everything that moved.
It's what we do. Nothing personal.
Is he talking about the one with the kobolds?
No, the one with the bandits and that eyeball thing.
I don't remember that. I don't remember the eyeball thing.
If
but-
Pierce,
Oh, yes, now I remember.
if Pierce hadn't
This is-
seen you, I'm pretty sure I'd be dead too. And that's when you notice the small rat hanging out with him.
Oh, him. You remember from the place where you found Droop?
Yes.
How is that likable goblin?
Eaten by ghouls.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Jerry laughs. Poor brave Droop.
Let's not get crazy. I wouldn't go say brave.
This one tried to train him. Can you believe that?
Bit of a sucker for the saps, are you? What is your pointy-tailed friend over there doing?
Probably praying to his god or something.
Oh yes, the cleric folk getting their power from their gods.
What's his god's name again? Out of game?
Arul.
Auril. Okay, that's right. Yes,
Well-
praying to Auril, no doubt.
Are we locked in here?
For now.
I'd imagine. Well, we did strike our bargain, yes?
You'll forgive me if I don't yet trust you.
No, I actually rather understand. That's fine.
I mean, you did take out 5, almost 6 of some of the stronger King's Alliance.
What's not to trust? green man, a blue man, and a psychopath.
You guys should just rest up and get your strength back. Come morning, we should be at the Wave Echo Cave.
Can I at least dress Frederick?
Oh,
got a
yes,
spoil.
yes.
Dress Cedric.
He stops the cart. Actually, the cart probably would have stopped already. It's turned talking to you. He's just kind of. You see him staring at the lock because he's come out. He jumped off and he's come around to the back and he's staring at the lock and at the armor and then at you, and he's like, "How? How do I keep you from killing me? That's the question."
I'll drag him in here, and you can lock it back up. I don't really want to leave anyway. As long as I got someplace to throw the unmentionables after I'm done.
You're gonna do that in here?
Well, out of courtesy for him.
Courtesy for him? What about us?
I'll give you some, too.
All right. Just make me a nice bed.
Okay, I guess we'll give this a try. And he unlocks the cage.
Mm-hmm.
And
So what do we call you anyway? Glassstaff, Baron, Potato Man, Uncle Tom? Who are you?
does he always talk like this?
No. Sometimes it's two voices.
Better yet, does he shut up?
No.
That's unfortunate. You may call me Erano. No, that's for my friends. You may call me Albrecht.
Aw, and I thought we were getting off to be great friends. But granted, we'll give you a few more days.
We'll wait till
So
the end.
did he actually not say the other one?
He did. He did say it.
Okay. But he said we can
He
call
said
him
it
Ulrich
exactly
instead.
like that. Yeah.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. My spell goes off. And I heal all of us for 13.
Okay.
Does that include him? He is part of our party now.
I don't know.
It includes whoever I choose.
This is what I was wondering. Does it include him?
I don't
What a
trust
good-
him.
Aw. That would show some good faith, wouldn't it? But I understand.
Wait, what race is he?
Human.
I don't trust him.
Okay.
Why would that ever be a problem? I'm not human, but
Okay, so he's still contemplating how to let you out with not risking his life, and then you see like a light bulb go off, and he runs around to the front of the cart, and then he passes you the key through the back of the cage, and he's sitting on the front, or from the front he passes you the key to the back of the cage.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Now go and get what you need and get back in here.
Pop the lock, open the door, and start to drag Frederick's body into the cage. Once I've succeeded in this, I will close the door, relock it, and hand him the key for now.
Okay,
Better?
we're getting there. So let's be off.
you didn't find any wolves to put in the back with us?
Oh, no, there is.
I did not see any wolves.
That last one made a nice pillow, at least. This guy's kind of lumpy.
You're not flat, you're lumpy. Okay, so he turns back and sets off the sets off the cart, heading down the road. From what you can tell, he's turned off and is now heading due east. Heading towards what you believe to be the Wave Echo Cave.
How long till we get there?
We should be there sometime tomorrow afternoon.
That is my survival role to clean and dress Frederick, prepare the meat.
I'll heal
I
us.
might have done this before.
No kidding.
I healed us all for 12 more.
Okay. What do how do the rest of you act to a human being skinned in the back? Flayed, more appropriately.
Good question.
Parry, I think probably you might have the bigger reaction. If maybe, could go either way though.
What was the question? Sorry.
Sragg is very skillfully flaying a human being in the back with you.
Which one
I
is
remember.
this?
I remember the crown of bones and blood. So it's not.
This is Frederick.
And who is Frederick?
He showed up at the end with Glassstaff. He's one of the two that went to get Glassstaff.
So who were the three that were there at the beginning?
Huey, Dewey, and Luis.
Okay.
And John, the archer. Although I use the term loosely.
Yeah, very. Just how he strings his crossbow.
Okay. Did you
I'm
guys,
fine with it.
you guys
Cool.
want to do anything else while you're trucking along?
I'll ask after my spices, but that's about it. He said he had my equipment.
Where's my wolf?
You're asking Albrecht that?
Just out loud.
Green one. Green one.
Yes.
Could you clean that skull out for me? I'm gonna keep it.
I do so.
I'm gonna gouge the eyes and the brain and all that out. I want the skull.
Try to bring the brain out the base of the skull there so it's not doesn't damage it in any ways for him. Salt it up a little bit.
What are you doing back there, Parry?
Making a friend.
Are you able to make such creatures?
We'll find out.
That would be most helpful if you could make a flaming skull. Although I don't think he possessed the intellect. They're usually made from deceased mages.
Tastes fine to me.
You catch him kind of like cover his mouth a bit and like almost about to retch.
Oh, I'm sorry. But he did have a superb intellect. Would you like to try some?
He nearly retches again and turns back.
I didn't mean you. I mean Parry. I know you don't really like this kind of thing.
Not right now.
No, do it yourself.
Okay. Do you guys want to do anything else?
Crossing that awkward line of cannibalism.
Yeah.
I'm an orc. It's not cannibalism.
True, I'm an elf, so technically.
All right.
Okay, so you travel through the night. Does anybody attempt to sleep?
I do.
Okay.
I'm in a cage with jail windows. I'm good.
I'll ask him if he wants
Probably
me
the
to
most
drive
secure
while
sleep you've had in
he
a long
rests at
time.
all. I will ask him that if he wants me to drive for a bit while he takes a nap.
No, I don't think we're ready to trust each other just that much yet.
Well, a wise decision, but not really warranted. But whatever. Suit yourself.
Okay. So, yeah, you travel through the night. Do you guys catch sleep at all? Or no? Did like Sragg or Parry? Parry, you went to sleep
Yeah.
because that's Parry always sleeps.
Yeah, that's sleep.
Okay. So you come to. It's about 10 in the morning. The light kind of shines in the cart, the jail cart. You see Glassstaff at the front. Just he might be dozing off a bit, but the horses seem to be trudging along, no problem. It's a fairly well-defined path that the horses kind of just go without much assistance.
Okay.
Got a good 8 hours.
You did. You guys are all max hit points.
Awesome. Good morning there.
Who are you talking to?
Glassstaff, of course.
There's no response.
Interesting. He looks like he's dozing off, but not all the way.
Yeah, he's like kind of doing the head bob nod.
He says his name's Albrin.
Albrecht is his last name.
Albrecht. Oh, Mr. Albrecht.
What? Who's there?
You're kind of you're nodding off a bit there.
Oh no, I'm fine. Are
you sure you wouldn't want me to take a shift for you?
I'm quite all right.
You don't have any manacles or anything that might up your trust a bit?
No, I don't. It's the weirdest thing. They never had any in town.
Yeah, I ran into the same problem. They don't keep that kind of stuff.
It's okay. We're almost there. We made really good time in the evening.
Oh, good.
So we're just coming up to the entrance now. How fortuitous.
Anyone else want to talk to the guy? I keep him happy, he's kind of crazy.
I have nothing to say to him.
Okay. Okay, so you approach kind of this opening in the road kind of gives way to, just trying to find the map here. You come across the side of this large mountain, and you're looking at it, and you guys can't see like any sign of a entrance. And then you see Glassstaff hop off the cart, and he goes up to the side of the mountain, and he just kind of ducks behind a rock and just disappears for a second.
Okay.
And then he pops back out and says, "There it is. I've found it. Right where your handy map said it would be." Now, I'm going to leave the key with you, and I'm going to wait for you to deal with everything. Does that sound like a plan?
That's a good choice.
Where are you going?
I don't like to be involved with all this unpleasantness.
When are you coming back?
I'll be around. Keep an eye on you. What are you rolling there, Shrek? What was that? Oh, that was your
I said
skin.
that was to finish up.
Okay.
Are you
Yeah,
going
with
to be?
the head of hair right here?
Are you
upper
going
lip.
to be near this campsite?
Yes, I will probably enter after you guys have made this pathway safe.
Were you leaving the rest of our stuff?
Oh, it's in this chest up here.
Okay.
He taps on the chest. And he says, now, I'm going to be off. Sorry, you must understand, I still don't quite think you're not going to try and kill me at the first chance you get.
Oh, well, that's understandable. If a wolf comes snooping around, though, it's probably our friends. So try to not harm him.
Okay. So you see him like unbridle the horse from the cart, and then he hops on, and he positions himself behind the back of the cage, and then he holds the key in his hand and it just levitates off and floats over towards you, Sragg.
Okay.
And then he just takes off.
I go slowly over and open the cage door for everybody. Well, guys, here we are. Guys.
My gear.
I go over and grab the chest and bring it around for everybody.
You-
Nice dude up.
you attempt-
Frederick's plate mail.
You attempt to bring it around.
Oh, okay. Kind of heavy.
Yeah. It's kind
Fine.
of holding all your
We'll just
stuff.
go there. We'll go there to that. But I'm going to suit up in Frederick's plate mail now.
Okay.
I'm using the skull as a hand puppet.
Okay.
What's its name?
Mirik.
Really? Okay. Okay, if you guys scroll down to the bottom of Roll20, you should see the entrance that you're entering in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's as far as you can see. Like, if you peek around where you saw him disappear, you find the opening.
So he like
Did you scan this from the book or something?
he snuck around, like he didn't go in. He went around the outside or whatever.
Yeah, when you first got there, if you were paying attention, if you were like watching him, you saw him duck in to the rock. Like he kind of just disappeared. Like it didn't look like there should have been an entrance there. If you go and investigate that spot, you see that just the way the stones are kind of sitting, it kind of makes it a hidden entrance. It's not magical or anything. It's just unless you know to look for it, you can't tell there's an opening.
So he went in.
No, he took off the way you guys came. Like
Oh.
back down the trail. Took the horse and ran.
Go on, take the money and run.
Pulled a Parry.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hey, swung back around now.
I'm gonna get my stuff on.
Yep.
Get my gear on. Not too particularly happy at this moment.
So you see the Tiefling angrily putting on his gear. cursing and muttering something in Draconic or something, whatever they speak.
Infernal.
Infernal.
How damaged is this Lord's Alliance tabard?
How damaged is it?
Yeah.
There's a rather large blood stain, kind of still wet on it.
Score. I'll put it on.
Okay.
So I've got the plate mail, the Lord's Alliance bloody tabard, and my Frederick skin cloak.
Okay.
That should make me more stealthy in human and populated areas.
Your Frederick skin cloak is like a flap of disgusting meat.
Oh, you're right. I need to let that cure. Sorry.
You don't have access to a tannery right now.
Damn it. How would I prepare this hide in the wild? With that roll for murder.
With that roll?
Yeah.
I don't think you can prepare it unless you happen to bring the stuff to tan hide.
I've got some salt. I've got a lot of sticks.
I thought you needed like a specific kind of chemical.
Isn't there like a profession?
I'm sure they did it before that chemical was around.
No, I think that chemical's kind of always been, or some
Salt.
version of that. I don't think it's salt. It's like lye or something.
Pretty sure it's salt and scraping.
Okay, so if you'd like to take 3 days,
I'll just set it up for now.
Isn't this work with a profession kit? Isn't that how this works? You need one of those.
is there a tanner profession
I
kit?
know there's a brewery kit. I'm looking frantically through the book for the items.
Basically, I want to, for right now, just put it where it will keep until we get out and not hinder my progress on further working this. Surely I can pull that off.
Yeah, you can do that, no problem.
Okay. And then once we get out of wherever we're doing, I'll work on my cloak some more. Because I have no idea what it is either. So we'll just have to figure that out. But we can do that later. So long as it doesn't get further damaged while I'm doing this. I'm good.
Profession, see downtime activity. Where's downtime activity?
Otherwise, I'm fully armed up and ready to go when they are.
Yeah, as soon as I get my gear, I'm going in.
Okay.
Parry?
Parry's talking to the skull.
Okay. Are you going to put your stuff back on?
Yeah.
Or at least grab your spellbook, etc.?
Yeah, I grabbed everything.
Yeah, you're pretty sure someone's rifled through your spellbook.
Grubby wizard.
187.
Glass staff. I'll give him a glass staff.
Well, let's take care of this then. We made a deal.
Okay.
So I head over to where he showed us the entrance was.
Okay, you're able to hop in without problem.
I found it.
To follow.
The pack, Parry. It's probably down here. I can't hear you when you lip sync with that skull, Parry.
I'm sorry, what? What do you think, Merrick? I think he's crazy!
Yeah, he snapped.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. I think he's crazy.
What were you making?
A cloak. Tanning hide. Leather.
And you have artisan tools?
No.
Then you
I
can't.
got a knife. That's about it.
Well,
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
You can't do it with. You have to have artisan tools and chemicals. What the hell is this? Cavemen did this stuff.
With tools.
Yeah, but it wasn't an artisan tool. It was a sharpened rock.
We're way
Okay.
past the age of cavemen.
I don't have the Dungeon Master
Look.
book on crafting, but it says here that you need tools.
I'm not going to have an embroidery design on the back of Frederick.
Okay, here, listen
It's
up.
going to be crude.
If we're gonna go here, if we're gonna go here, and this is to go with his explanation of what you crafted was a disgusting, hideous thing.
Uh-huh.
In addition to tools, you might also need access to special materials or locations to create it. In your case, you need access to materials to create it. You'll have the tools, technically, but...
And material.
Well, special materials. I don't know if you have what is required.
I will go on an epic quest to figure out how to make a cloak.
There's got to be something in the crafting manual that tells you what you need for leatherworking or whatever.
We shall discover.
Anyhow, we're going in the cave, right?
Yes.
To the cave!
Let's do that.
My cloak
I'll
is
lead
held
from
for
the
another
back.
day.
Yes, we'll lead from the back!
Okay, Parry and Frederick and Eric.
And it also takes you a long time to make stuff.
Well, yeah, but I figured while tanning, it's going to be sitting there stretching for a long period of time.
It's called 8 hours. 8 hours of each day must be spent on the downtime
Okay.
for it to count to anything.
I'll start making that sacrifice.
That was on like page 175 in case anyone was interested.
I am interested. So let's go.
Was it 175? It was around there. I'm waiting. Go.
Okay, I go.
Okay, so can you control your tokens yet?
I have no idea. I don't think I've ever tried. I don't even have a token.
No.
Oh, you didn't make
Oh,
it.
wow. Yeah, I did way the heck down there.
Just wait. That's not it. Oh, you're way down there? Okay, perfect.
No, I can't control any of those.
Yep.
Okay, Parry's good.
Sragg. Oh, maybe if I click the right button. Yeah, I'm good.
Damakos is still dead. No, just kidding. There you go. You should be able to control it now.
Okay.
C'est bon? Okay, so that's what you can see so far.
It's a small cave or what?
It is a small cave. The tunnel is about, give or take, 10 feet. It varies once in a while.
So can it go like side by side or?
At this
Two
entrance,
people?
it doesn't appear to be part of the actual... You're not sure what this is, but it definitely doesn't look like it was... You're not in what we would say, like, an actual underground tunnel. Like, this was dug in, like, makeshift, not meant to be like, here's the main entrance to the awesome cave.
Yeah, this is like a back door.
Yeah.
Ready?
Someone,
Gotcha.
probably some dwarves, hastily tunneled this in.
Awesome cave this way.
Yeah.
what
Awesome,
the
Rich
sign
is this
said.
way. You can hear this this thud, like every once in a while, just this. It's like almost like a heartbeat coming from the cave, and it's like the whole thing is making this sound. It's much bigger than any creature could be, and like there's a slight breeze as it happens.
So does it sound like is something thinking on stone or metal, or does it sound like a big bass drum thud?
Big bass drum thud. You almost feel it more than you hear it.
Okay. Is there wind?
There's a slight breeze every time it happens. Like the air kind of almost moves with it,
Okay.
ever so
Good.
slightly.
And by good, I mean bad.
Does this account for my 60 foot of dark vision?
Yeah, except there's a... Show me the line that sees that. Yeah, you definitely see the edge of the rock.
Mission success.
Parry leads from the back, so I would be further in the cave than Parry.
Move your token where you want to be. I will stop you if there's anything trying to murder you. So Sragg is hugging the sides of the cave.
So he
Sragg is
brushes
in the
past
cave.
me? Okay.
Sragg has disappeared into the rock. We don't know where he's gone.
Sragg's teleported into the wall of the cave?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's failed.
So even though I went in first, he's
That's
like
rock.
rushing past me.
You
Got it.
can navigate, like you can
No.
push around each other. Like if you really
If he
tried
wants to be first, I'm letting him go first.
Use your words, damn it.
It would be some really weird, awkward, like try to like, oh, don't touch me there, as you try to scoot around each other.
I know Parry's leading from the back. That's what I was assuming I was in front. But if the cleric's in front, we're going to keep that marching order for now.
Okay, so march.
I move forward and look down the hall.
Okay.
But there's rocks there. You moved into rocks.
I can't go in that spot. That's where I can go. There or there.
Maybe I'm not seeing this right. Because that looks like you're standing in the middle of rock.
What?
I can go there or I can go there.
Are you zoomed in?
Or we can go here. Or we can go.
Yeah, I'm zoomed in.
Here?
There you go. You can see it appears to open. Sorry, let me draw that.
What's the texture of the cave here? Is it just crudely dug or?
It's crudely dug. It's mostly stone. Like you can see marks, some kind of tool marks in it.
Are there any discerning features up ahead?
You see a large something
I see a large.
column of rock.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Large-
see there's a large
goblin, large patch of grass,
a large ass end of something that wants to eat you,
large bag of gold.
and a leprechaun, but not the friendly kind. It's a horror
Pretty
movie
cool.
leprechaun.
Let me move up.
You see a large, like it's more of the cave, that black splotch.
Okay.
It's some sort of pillar in the center of the room. Across the distance, it appears to drop off.
Okay, so I creep up slowly, looking back and kind of like waving at who I can see forward.
I'm staying just behind him. Unless he motions for me to stop at any point.
And as I get up here, I kind of like just kind of give a quick glance back to see him and then look forward to see what I see. Just to make sure that he sees that I'm stopping.
Okay, you can kind of get a sense of the whole room.
Okay. What do we see?
On
What do
top
I
of
see,
that,
rather?
whoops. Did I clear that?
Well, I guess I could see some, right?
Yeah, he's kind of peering over your shoulder and kind of getting a bit of a glimpse, too. You see, you see the edges of that large pillar you saw before. You also see 3 other pillars supporting this large cavern. They're actually, the smaller ones actually appear to be more like stalagmites.
Okay.
You can see something tucking out from behind. Why isn't that pinging? Behind here?
What does it appear to look like?
It looks like someone's camp. Like you can see like a bedroll, the edge of a bedroll, a lamp turned over on its side.
Does it look dusty or does it look...
It doesn't look like it's old, like it's fresh.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk up slowly
See that? I sure do. Go see what it is.
and I'm gonna point at that camp or whatever. And then just motion as I walk towards it, like that's where I'm going. That's where I'm
Okay.
like, keep an eye out. You take whatever you want from this, but that's what it means.
Alright. When he moves up one more, I'm going to stop the square he's at right now, basically. And be watching around.
Okay, you catch the edge of a foot. Pretty dirty.
Okay, I creep up towards the tent and see what I see attached to the foot.
You see the rest of a dwarf miner. Based on the paleness and the fact that he's not breathing, you're pretty sure he's dead.
Is he decomposing? Is he fresh?
He's got a bit of a stank to him.
Okay.
You would estimate about a week, give or take.
Can I see the nature of his death?
There is a stab wound
Where?
in his chest.
Is the weapon still there?
No.
Is it a big stab wound or a small stab wound?
It's enough to kill him. Stab wound.
Circular or a slot?
It's a slot. Yeah.
Okay.
It is like somebody took a big ass hunting knife and stabbed him.
Okay. So, are his things still here?
Yeah, you can see there's some sacks of flour, bags of salt, casks of salted meat, the lantern, flasks of lamp oil, pickaxes, shovels, and other gear.
Okay, let's look around to see if anyone's watching us.
Perception?
I don't remember what mine is. Doesn't matter.
You're pretty sure the dwarf is not watching you.
So you guys see me look around? What are you guys doing?
Or you haven't signaled me or anything. You motioned, but you're going up ahead.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
You do notice that that kind of past that black line over there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it kind of shows up like this is a rope. You see a rope tied around the stalactite and leads down over that edge into that pit.
Okay. Is that what's this red thing?
That's the rope.
Oh, okay. There's also one here?
That's just debris.
Because you clicked over here.
Oh, I was trying to click on the black line. It kind of extends all the way.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's the edge that leads into this pit.
This is the edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just watching him intently for any sign of anything.
So they didn't... Did you guys look? Like I said? Or did you guys...
Parry's whispering to his skull.
You started looking around, and I'm just watching you for anything to happen. You haven't made a signal of any kind to me yet, have you?
No, but you didn't roll your luck.
I didn't roll my look because I'm not looking, I'm watching you.
Okay. I just wanted to be clear. When I said look, you didn't look. Got it.
You didn't say look, though. You just started looking. You didn't signal for something. Anything.
Yes, I did.
I didn't hear you say you signaled anything. I just heard you start looking.
This? What does this mean?
I'm watching.
But I'm not watching the
eyeballs?
cameras all the time.
Oh, okay. I did that
That's
earlier.
the problem. I didn't see you
pointed
do
out.
that.
I'm doing this. I'm doing this. Not
Yeah, I
telling you what I'm doing.
didn't. I'm not watching the cameras either, so.
I didn't see that. All I heard was you started to look around. Sorry. All right. So if he actually signaled me for something, then yes, I will be looking around.
What do you see?
Nothing. Looks clear.
Yeah. Parry, do you search at all?
What are we looking for?
I don't know. Just look.
D20 plus. Am I doing a search? What's the scope of
Are
that?
you doing an active search? Like you're actually looking?
Yeah.
It's perception. Just roll a d20 and then figure out if you actually rolled high enough to care.
Oh, yeah. +2. Okay.
You cared.
You cared. You don't see anything interesting in the cave, but the boots on that dwarf are certainly piquing your interest.
Move out of my way. I work over here.
So while I'm look back and I see
Give me
these guys
those!
look around, I kind of like motion them over.
I'm yanking the boots off.
They are definitely magic. You can feel it, and you can tell by the quality.
Okay.
He's not using them.
Yes, these are rather nice.
His supplies appear to be intact.
Do I have any ability to identify them or anything, or?
So everybody can identify if they spend the night with the item. That didn't sound creepy at all.
Yeah.
And I believe there is a magic spell that does it. And we're going to look that up on the break. And we will be right back on Twitch. Stay tuned tomorrow on YouTube. And thanks for clicking like, subscribe, and leaving comments. Talk to you soon.
Let's